Okay, good morning, guys. So, big morning for Capone here. We're gonna give him his first ride outside my round pen, but I wanted you guys to see what it is that I'm interested in and what it is I focus on when I come outside of that round pen. And this is the perfect scenario for you guys to watch this morning because I have no fence around me now. Well, technically that's not true. There's a fence 100 yards that way, couple tenths of a mile that way. There's a hot wire half a mile that way, and there is some pasture fence 3/4 of a mile that way. So technically there is fence all the way around me, but here on my arena floor I don't have a fence. So this is all off of my bridle, okay? And I wanted you guys to see this because I think a lot of times when people are starting colts, maybe they start in a round pen, maybe they just start in an arena, but they might not know it, but they might be relying on that fence way more than maybe they need to. So when they come out of that safety of that pen that they've been riding in and they start to want to go somewhere else, it sometimes is a struggle because they don't have much confidence doing it because now there's no fence around. Okay, so I'll just climb on this right side. This horse has always been just a little bit more bothered about things on this right side than the left, so I try to do a lot of stuff over there, like climbing on and climbing off. Anything I can do over there that would help. Now, just to start off right here, I'm just going to show you guys, if I pick up both these reins, yes, he's learning to give to that, but if I ask him feet to move, okay, I got a step there. If I add any forward to this, I promise you, I don't have that. Okay, so the idea of me trying to stop this horse with both reins today isn't very smart, but I'm not even interested in that anyway. All I'm interested in is the ability to bend this horse's body around and ask him to follow his nose. So I climb on here, kind of leaning down there in my hands a little bit. I'm just kind of drawing him up here to me a little. If when I crawl on one, I've got them relaxed enough that they'll allow me to just walk around like this, I'm going to walk them around here and bend them around a little bit. Want that hip to step over. Thank you. Let's say I crawled up here and he wouldn't let me just walk around here and bend around on him. He wanted to go somewhere. I'm not going to try to hold him back. Okay, in all honesty, if I can get this rascal to loping around here, in my opinion, the quicker I can get him loping and the quicker I can get him relaxed at the lope, the safer everybody's going to be. But what some people are going to struggle with when they come out here is understanding of what they've built in that pen that they left and just how much ability they have built through their bridle to be able to direct where that horse is going. Get him trotting around here again. So I'm just steering here a little bit, just going back and forth. Yeah, cough it up there, bud. Get that hairball coughed out or whatever it is. So I'm going to pick up on him right here. I'm going to pick up the end of my rein and I'm going to get after his hindquarters a little bit right here. Okay, here's what I need. I don't have to do a whole lot to liven him up, but what I need is I need to be able to liven him up there and he get tight and he still stays soft in my hand. Okay, if I can bend these rascals around here, get them bent like that, take my into my lead line and spank them on the butt a little bit, where it kind of catches them off guard, they get a little tight, but I stay right there and I teach them how to stay soft in my hand and continue to follow their nose right there. Then if I pick up on him quick and things get tight right there, he's going to be in more of a frame of mind to be ready for that when his body gets tight. So I'm going to have a lot of drift, okay? Again, there's no fences out here around my arena floor. All the other horses are right here at the west end of my arena in their pens. So that's probably going to pull on him some. So as I get him here, get him loping, he lopes off in that right lead as I'm going left. I'm just going to change directions. And here, while I'm loping around, and there he changed again. Trying to stay a little bit further away from my camera so my camera doesn't lose me. That's always the fun part about filming, is being able to stay where my camera needs me to be, because sometimes my horses don't really know how to cooperate with that. So he's really pulling that way. So we'll lope him off here again. So there's my left lead, so I'll go ahead and steer left. I got a lot of room out here. So what I try to do is I try to pick up on that rein, steer a little bit, and then turn loose of it. Steer a little bit and then turn loose of it. Steer a little bit, turn loose of it. What I don't want to do is I don't want to hold it tight the whole time he's loping right there. So here I'm going to pick up on him pretty quick. See how he gets braced right there? Pick up the end of my rein. I'm going to step that hip over a few times. Now, as I do that, thank you, I can feel his body get tight. But in a sense, I feel like I need that. I need to practice that, because that's when I'm going to lose him. I get him moving around out here and he gets bothered by something. Like there was my hand right there. Here he's trotting around here. I'm just going to slap my leg for a second. So I'm a little bit shorter here with my right rein. As he's trotting around there, slapping my leg. He's cool with it now. But what I started to say was, if there's a place where he gets tight, that's where I'm going to lose my steering. Okay? Let's go back to the lope. Picks up that left lead again, so I'm going to go ahead and steer him off here to the left. Now from the lope, I'm going to pick up on that. You can see him gaping his mouth open because he's pulling on me. But again, that's all stuff I want you guys to see. Need that hip, there you go. Need that hip to step over as he follows my hand right there. That's my steering. So out here the very first day, leaving the confines of my round pen, my steering, my control really comes from my ability to control his hindquarters. And if I can step his hindquarters over, right or left, by using his nose, I can change directions. I can slow him down. I can take the power away from him. So that's what I'm trying to create. But again, I'm not out here just tiptoeing around him thinking, well, if I do something too strong and he gets tight, he's going to get braced in my hand. Yes, he is. Well, this isn't the first time he's seen me do things that might in some way influence him to get tight. I've done that in my round pen enough times that he could get to a place where he wouldn't just mentally completely fall apart. And it's allowed me the freedom to come out here and do the same thing. So them horses over there, I was kind of hoping, we'll try this again. Kind of hoping they'd pull on him here. Yeah, excuse me. You ever been sitting on a colt, first couple rides, and you had to sneeze, and it scared you to death? Oh my God, what if I sneeze and he bucks me off? What I was gonna say was, I was hoping I could come across here and these horses over here would be enough magnet to pull on him, help him find this right lead. Let's see if I can't set that up. So if I just come across here to trot, steering here to the right, I'm gonna catch a spot here where I feel him pulling towards them horses. Wasn't pulling on him enough to get in that right lead, but holy cow, do I have way more steering right there to the left than what I had the last time. So I'm gonna bend him down here. We'll change directions like that. There's my right lead. So I don't have a lot of steering right here. He's wanting to just drift left. So I'm kind of drawing on that rein a little bit. Draw and turn loose. Draw and turn loose. There we go. I might not get much of a give, but when I give a little bit, I give back to him. So I'm just going to play around here. Every time he breaks to a trot, I'm going to lope him back off for a minute, steering him around. I want to go that other way. There's my right lead. That was much better. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. I'm gonna lope him through here again. But he's not carrying me. So here I'm gonna pick up on him pretty good. Say, I need you to give me your nose. I need you to give me your nose. I need that hip to step over. I need that hip to step over. I need that hip to step over. He's pretty stuck right there, so just watch me here. Attaboy. There it is. Good job, buddy. Good job, big boy. So, right there in that particular spot, yeah, you could clearly see he's braced in my hand, okay? And I'm spanking on him. I don't have to spank hard, but I'm spanking on him enough to where that brace is getting heavier. You can see him getting more bothered, but here's the best part about it. I don't let it. Cool, bub. Attaboy. Just get us a step back here. Attaboy. what I started to say was, when all that sets up right there, I don't instantly get tight and turn loose of that, okay? Because to me, in my mind, I come out here first day, riding him around outside, that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for spots like that where he gets tight, and I'm probably trying to steer at that point in some way, primarily through a direct rein. But the fact that when he gets tight, I stay there, maybe even like I'm addressing it a little bit. I don't want to say I'm adding to it, but I step up to the plate in that conversation, and I don't cower back because I'm afraid of what might come out of my horse. And as I go show him that, pretty soon he'll get to a place where that doesn't even happen. He won't even get tight. He's gonna start to turn loose in those scenarios so much, and it's gonna have such an impact on his mind that next thing you know, when I pick up on him, okay, now he's really following a feel, he's really following his nose, and he's not just pulling on me, trying to drag me off, okay? So how long would I do this? Depends on the horse. I might come out of my round pen and ride him outside for the first time for 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Really depends on the horse, okay? What I feel like I accomplished in him today in that amount of time, that's plenty for me. Gave me a chance to liven him up, get him outside of his comfort zone, show him that there's a lot more room out here. Now, did I let him cover my whole arena floor? No, because if I get over there far enough and I'm not facing the camera will lose my sound. So yeah, I was trying to keep him somewhat confined to the center here just for the sake of the camera. If we weren't filming, we'd go all over this whole arena floor, and since I have no fence around it, I might even go even farther. But understanding coming outside that round pen is now my chance to show this horse how to really follow my reins, my hands through this bridle, and allow me to dictate where we go or the size of the circle through my bridle versus just the panels or the fence of my round pen or the fence of whatever pen I've been riding my horse in. That's the whole premise of today, okay, is to show my horse that. Just bend him around here a couple times. Now he's getting enough better on this side. Now as I climb off of him, I'm gonna go ahead and climb off the left side. Good job, Bubba. Good job, Bubba. We'll pull my lead line down, loosen the cinch. And I'll probably just hang out here for 3 or 4 minutes in this spot and just rub on him, just let him relax before we go move to our next horse. So first day outside the round pen, I don't expect it to be perfect, okay? But I have to be the same rider outside as I was inside. So I can't have confidence in my round pen and come out here and not have any. There's places out here he's gonna need me to have more confidence than I had in that round pen, because in that round pen, I'm not worried about where he's going. The fence is dictating everywhere we do go. Out here, now it's me and him. He's gonna have to listen to me more. He's gonna get more bothered. And if I have less confidence out here than I had in that round pen, he's gonna have a hard time mentally staying with me and not just checking out. Attaboy, bud.